Hi, this is Jogendra Tuteja, and in this exclusive 2017 roundup, let me talk about those 10 actresses who have sold the most number of tickets in Bollywood in the year gone by. When I talk about that, these are the actresses who ensured that there was good moolah that came in for Bollywood. Of course, this doesn't really mean that they are the ones with the most clout, or that doesn't really mean that they're the ones who are the most consistent. But then the fact also remains that for 2017, if you have to look at the absolute number perspective, these are the actresses who really had their day under the sun. Surprising cheez ye hai that Anushka Sharma, one of the top actresses, Shraddha Kapoor, one of those real good emerging top actresses, they haven't really found a place in top 10 because unki movies itna zyada business nahi kar pai which some of the other actresses did. But then, as I said earlier, this doesn't reflect the top 10 status in the industry, but the fact that how many tickets or what's the kind of worth of tickets that are sold over the year gone by. So let me start with that, and I'm going to go in the reverse order from number 10 to number 1. So at number 10, the actress who comes in is Alia Bhatt. And as I said earlier, that doesn't really mean that she's the 10th actress in terms of the clout. The fact remains that unki ek hi movie aayi, which was Badrinath Ki Dulhaniya, and that film did business of around 116 crore. But kyunki ek hi film thi, that's the most money that she could bring in at the box office. But that was good enough too. Uske baad, jo number 9 hai, and that's a surprise, that's Huma Qureshi. She has just 2 releases to her name. Jolly LLB 2 and then Dobara. Dobara was a super disaster. Jolly LLB 2 was a very good hit. And that ensured that in total, she delivered 118 crore worth of tickets, जिसमें दोबारा की contribution थी सिर्फ 1 crore. उसके बाद अगर हम बात करें तो that's Yami Gautam, again a surprise entry. But then the fact remains that she had Kabil, which was a good success. 100 crore से ऊपर का business किया. But then Sarkar 3, जो उनकी दूसरी release थी, that was a disaster at just about 10 crore. But then, अगर sum total देखें, तो over 120 crore came in, and that ensured that he found a spot at number 8. उसके बाद number 7 पर आते हैं Ileana D'Cruz. She did not have a single 100 crore film to her name, but she still managed to get this kind of standing because उनकी 2 releases आई थी. She had got Mubaraka and she had got Badshah. Both the films were underperformers in the sense that they could have done much bigger, much better क्योंकि credentials थे. But then still, all said and done, many people saw Ileana. She sold some good tickets. Mubaraka had a business of over 55 crore. Badshah did about 78 crore. And in total, Ileana D'Cruz ensured that about 133 crore did come in at the box office. उसके बाद अगर बात करें number 5, that's another surprise. That's Mahira Khan. आई और पहली ही बॉल पे एक सेंचुरी तो लगाई दी, which was with रईस. Of course, फिल्म जो थी वो शाहरुख खान की थी. Mahira Khan had a limited role, but all said and done, people did see her. She did deliver. Tickets worth 137 crore were sold with रईस. एक ही मूवी थी, चल पड़ी, and then because of that, she's finding her place at number 6. उसके बाद बात करते हैं top 5 की 2017 के हिसाब से. At number 5 is Jacqueline Fernandez. She has been consistent at the box office. उनकी मूवी शायद एक ना चले, but then एक मूवी चल जाती है, and because of that she gets a good balance out. So ऐसा ही हुआ 2017 में भी. Gentleman did not do well. In fact, the film's business was pretty miserable, just over 20 crore. But then उनकी जुड़वा 2 चल गई. And in Judwa 2, she actually came up with a good comic act, which was noticed as well, or songs or dances with her, she was up there. And the glamour quotient, she did really sizzle. And with that, the business was over 138 crore. Total milake, she had 159 crore worth of tickets that were sold. She found herself well secure at number 5. उसके बाद Taapsee Pannu, she has been consistent, she has been doing well. उससे पहले उनकी Pink थी, but then this year, the one where she did show that she is coming up with a good acting facet, that was Naam Shabana. The film was a decent success, had a business of over 37 crore. एक super disaster भी थी Running Shadi, but then that was one of her old films that just somehow got released. उसका business मुश्किल से 1-2 crore था. But then Judwa 2, because that film did a business of over 138 crore, वो सब मिलजुल के she ensured that over 176 crore came in at the box office, and she found herself a lot up into the charts of box office. उसके बाद बात करें another surprise, Bhumi Pednekar. The good thing is she has been consistent since Dum Laga Ke Haisha. वो फिल्म तो चली थी, but वो पहले की बात है. In 2017 she had 2 releases. Toilet एक प्रेम कथा and then शुभ मंगल सावधान. दोनों movies चल गई. Both of them were good successes. While Toilet did business of over 134 crore, शुभ मंगल सावधान brought in more than 43 crore. Hit films हैं, and that ensured that tickets of over 177 crore came in for Bhumi Pednekar, hence allowing her the number 3 slot. At number 2 is परिणीति चोपड़ा. एक बहुत बड़ी उन्होंने फ्लॉप भी दी, मेरी प्यारी बिंदु. मिलजुल के बिजनेस 9 से 10 करोड़ के बीच में था. इनफैक्ट काफी प्रॉब्लम थी उस समय, बट देन she ensured that she made a good choice, which was in terms of Golmaal again. It was an all boys film, but then she had a pivotal role to play. फिल्म सीधा 200 करोड़ क्लब में एंटर कर गई. फिर 205 करोड़ से ऊपर का बिजनेस कमिंग इन. The overall total that she delivered for the box office was over 215 crore, direct at number 2 spot. And then at number 1, it's Katrina Kaif. She did have Jagga Jasoos, and that was actually a good film which did not do well. मूवी ना चलने के बावजूद भी कुल मिला के अराउंड 55 करोड़ का बिजनेस तो फिर भी करी गई. बट देन द बिग सक्सेस दैट केम इन इज टाइगर्स इन देयर. द फिल्म इज ऑलरेडी वेल इनटू द जोन वेयर 300 करोड़ तो बहुत आराम से आ जाएंगे. तो 300 अगर आप 50 के अराउंड और ऐड करें, जग्गा जासूस मोर देन 350 करोड़ वर्थ ऑफ टिकट सोल्ड. अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल हैव सीन कैटरीना कैफ दिस ईयर, and that's going to be the same thing in 2018 as well, because she has got Thugs of Hindustan coming in and then Shah Rukh Khan ke sath Zero. So rest assured she'll be finding herself at one of the very top spots in 2018 as well. But then अब देखना ये है कि 2018 में और क्या होता है, because Deepika Padukone is going to come back with multiple films, Anushka Sharma is going to be coming back, Alia Bhatt is definitely there, Parineeti Chopra would also be having releases, Kareena Kapoor Khan, Sonam Kapoor. So जो interesting होने वाला है मामला. So 2018, a lot of rejuggling is going to happen in this list, but so far the number 1 actress of 2017 is none other than Katrina Kaif. This is Yogendra Tuteja signing off.
Subscribe to Movie Talkies and click on the bell icon for latest updates.